First aid, pretty awful. It's a healer, so he's not going into defense. He's not going to leveling, so he can only go into wars. And he's not the best healer, probably the worst healer in the game. So he's going to undesirable. No, good for leveling. Really good for leveling. Don't see him too much in war, really. But it can be at lower levels, I think. But I think leveling only. I think maybe in there, I think. It can be, yeah, he's good in wars at lower levels. Definitely good for leveling. And defense, they go up there, maybe? Is that too much? Or does it go? I don't know. I don't know. I mean, there's no leveling and defense option, so I think that might be him, but yeah, I'll sneak him in there. War attack and leveling, I think. Grimlock had a great buff, so good in wars. Not so good on defense though, really. Good at leveling, so war attack and leveling. He can go up there. Whoops, not that one. In there. Hoist, I think wars has got a use, but that is about it. You won't see him anywhere else than that. Goldfire, leveling only. You don't really see him in wars really that much anymore. Definitely don't see him on defense. Hot Rod, good on attack. Good on defense. Actually pretty good at leveling as well. I put that's the first bot I'm going to put in the top there. If you want to duo with Hot Rod, then he's an amazing bot to duo with. Probably one of the best in the game to duo. Definitely good in wars and definitely good on defense. So yeah. In terms of Hound, yeah, undesirable. No good for war, no good for defense, no good for leveling. Hotspot, same as, not very good in wars, don't have the same shield as pipes and etc. Not good in an outpost, even with a reflect. Grapple, the same, just can't cut it. Rook's a lot better bot than him. Can't do much else. Hound, Vamp, same again, undesirable category, can't do much with him really. Huffer's an interesting one. Obviously had a buff quite recently. I wouldn't say he's quite hit the war or defense options yet. Still time to tell, but I'd say leveling is pretty decent. You can put them lasers down, definitely level himself at the very least, and maybe another bot. So yeah, definitely good for leveling. Impactor, definitely leveling at lower levels. War, I think, might be a bit of a stretch. Maybe at lower levels, maybe not. It's another one of those bots that's sort of in between, where he's alright in wars and he's pretty good at leveling, but not amazing in wars. But then I think Elite is the same and Null's the same, so I think I've got to put him in the same category there. So he's alright in wars. He's not too bad. Inferno, great in war, but I think outside of that, he's not good for anything else. Nope, not for leveling. Nope, so just war attack there. Jetfire, I suppose it can be used in wars, but I think, you know what, he's not actually good at leveling as well, you know. He's actually pretty good at leveling. If you can reach the HQ in zone 15, then he can do a pretty good job in zone 15, leveling himself and leveling other bots. And he's still viable in wars, but again, proviso that you're probably looking at Cybertron and below. It's quite hard because, obviously, like I said, some of these ratings, you can't just go off Prime League because there would be none hardly high up. So probably there. Again, it's sort of like for mid to high level players as well. Ironhide, you can level with him. You can definitely attack in wars with him. Really good in wars. I don't think he's really good on defense. It's just HP. And people would argue maybe the case where you can go, yeah, of course you can put him on defense. Was it? Well, you could put every single high HP bot in defense then. But for me, I don't think it's that good on defense. Jump Stream, same as War Attack, leveling, really good 4-star. I don't think used enough because there's some 5-star versions, but I think that once you get the 5-star version, I think she'll be more desirable actually than Ironhide. Maybe not as much as Pike, but she'll be very good. Cup, really good on War Attack, really good at leveling, just not good on defense. So another one for War Attack and leveling. Who else have we got? Laser Optimus, decent in wars. I won't say amazing, but decent. Good in an outpost. Decent at leveling. So yeah, I'd probably put him in the top there. It's probably decent at everything there. Jetfire Sky Striker. He's pretty awful. If I'm honest with you, I've hardly even used him. Leo Prime, I think he has use in wars, maybe in leveling. Not in defense though, definitely not. Mirage, undesirable really. Quite expensive for what he does. Not very good in wars. Leveling's a bit of a stretch. And definitely not defense. Lightspeed, same as I know someone mentioned in the chat earlier that it's alright, but nope, pretty awful. Minerva, war attack only, but absolutely unbelievable in terms of war. The best. Just a quick, Stephen Gomez, I suppose, what do you mean about leveling? I mean, if you're in an event and you're trying to level another bot, or you're trying to level this bot, then it's very easy to use that bot in terms of getting XP. So you can do this bot and another bot in a high zone and to good effect, or that this bot can level itself. So some bots obviously can't level themselves because they've got low DPS, high HP, and struggle getting through a base, or sometimes they're a bit squishy and outposts just killing dead easy. So they're not very good in that sense. Some bots can level on their own. Some bots can level other bots very good. Example is, Cup can level himself, but can level another bot. Just send him to HQ, kill the HQ, drop the other bot, get loads of XP. If you're not sure about that, go and check out my XP videos and how to get XP really easy. Go and check that out. Then we've got the brand new bot, and it's quite hard to put this guy somewhere because it's quite new. Once it's undesirable, I think War Attack, I think it's a place for him. I think it's similar to Blades, but I don't think he's good on defense. It's hard to judge yet because he's new in the game. Nose Cone, would not put him on defense just because of his HP. Again, just don't want to put high HP bots in there, and that's it. So Nose Cone, I would say in War Attack, definitely. Leveling, I think it's a bit of a stretch. Maybe. I'm being harsh. I think leveling's I think how slow he is and he needs to. I don't know. Yeah, because I think time traps we really struggle with. So it's not the be all and end all, but I don't know. Maybe not. Ultimate Optimus, good on defense, good at war attacks, good at leveling. Bit expensive. I wouldn't say he's a good leveling bot personally. Perceptor, not good on defense, not good for leveling, not really good in wars, so he goes undesirable. Optimus Primal, undesirable. Optimus Prime, very good in war still, in terms of rushing. It's definitely war attack. Leveling, I'd say, yeah, because he's got an invulnerability with his G1, so he can get to the HQ and sort of smash it out. He can drag bots up with him, so you can level with Optimus Prime to a decent effect. I wouldn't say it's amazing level with him, but you can definitely level with him. Most rush bots you can some way. Paraglide, this guy's going awful. Really is that awful. Prowl, I think, got to be in here along with Alpha Bravo. Just too expensive to really level. Again, I know you can level with him, but if you come up against any outpost bots that are half decent, then you're going to struggle to really get through. Pipes, I mean, come on. There's not much this guy can't do. He can definitely go on defense with his acid. I wouldn't put many rushing bots in terms of defense, but because of that acid, then when it matters slowing down, that with the acid, then I would say he just sneaks in there in terms of defense, but definitely one of the best, if not the best warbot in the game, and definitely good for leveling as well. Robuster, one of the best warbots in the game, without a doubt. But leveling, yeah, you can level. You just hit the HQ, smash the HQ out. So war and leveling, definitely not defense though. Tried on defense, didn't work. Ratchet, war attack only. He's all right in wars, not bad. Pyra Magna, I mean, you can level with her, but that is about it. I wouldn't have her on defense, wouldn't have her in wars. Rhinox, we do see on defense quite a bit, so definitely defense, but I'd say on war attack as well. It's probably usable definitely in Cybertron and below, maybe. Very good at those lower levels, but not too much at higher levels of war. And definitely good at leveling, so I think that war attack and defense and leveling, probably just warranted. But like I said, very good at leveling. I'd say, like, you know, quite good, pretty good at leveling, pretty good in war, and pretty good in defense. I wouldn't say he's amazing at any of them, but pretty good at each. Rodimus Prime is still got some use in a Russian Smash team in terms of attack, but that is about it. So I'll put him in war attack. Rook, very good at war. I wouldn't put him in defense. One of the best war bots in the game, but do put him in there. War attack and defense in terms of time traps. I think you might just sneak in there in terms of defense. Definitely war, but definitely not leveling. I mean, you can level with him, putting his hull down and exploding it, but it's a bit expensive. Red Alert, I think he's one of the bots that goes right in the top. Great for war, for protecting your team. Great for leveling because he rushes in and got great HP. And great for defense as well because it protects all your defenses for quite a while. And we're still to that top level of the game.